Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't.
And
thank you, Kevin.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Jordan is out there with Avery Bradley. And Adams kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. Over Westbrook. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. LeBron James on the wing. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
Adams, the pass to Jones. Jackson, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Jones. Will not go. This is off the front eye. It's Westbrook with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And Westbrook, here we go. Jordan kicks to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Davis. Passes it to James. Outside, Davis. A three from Bradley. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Brooks. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Driving inside. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Westbrook with a screen for James. To the inside. Davis. Tries again. And the rejection by Jackson. Payne for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that will tie this game up.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now Anderson at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Lakers trail. Rondo looking around. Pass to Monk for three. That shot off, and the Grizzlies going the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Anderson outside. Clark a screen on out. It's Anderson with the drive. That one goes in. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Outside for Rondo. The feed now to Howard. It's picked off. And the pass to Anderson. 1:16 left to play in the first half. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Here's Jones. LeBron with some nice D.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Anthony down low. Adams on him. Anthony kicks to James. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. James has got 7.
James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Adams with the screen on LeBron. Brooks the pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Bain inside the three-point line. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Westbrook. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Pass to Reeves. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Frank Vogel, coach your team.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show.
This string of games, it looks like there's some gimmies. But this is the NBA. You overlook a team, you end up getting waxed. Obviously, coach is preaching that up and...
Okay, now returning to the game at hand with the Memphis Grizzlies. Not much separation for them at the break. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Avery Bradley is out there with Jordan.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Outside Westbrook. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Davis setting the pick for James. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Westbrook against Jones. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. Shoots a fader, and Davis pulls it down.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Pass to James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Off target with the jump hook.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Jones against Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Westbrook. Jones drives in, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. And then for the Lakers, Horton Tucker comes in for James. And Monks subbed in for Avery Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. Pass to Tillman. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. And the top rebounding teams in the league this season. Second, the Grizzlies. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboards.
Konchar's checked in for Jones. The Lakers also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Anthony comes in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here he goes. Outside Anthony. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Now the pass to Brooks. And they come right back with their own three-point. Brooks has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Rondo kicks to Monk. The Lakers rebound. Here's Howard. Misses the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Anderson, a screen on Rondo. Driving to the basket. Melton, Anthony with the block, and they're able to recover. And here's Melton.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Bain in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes to Adams. To tie it up. And the layup is up and in. Adams has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. LeBron against Anderson. Here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. Over Anthony. Anthony with the block. It's up a 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Jones dishes to Jackson. Back to Jones. Jackson with it. Picked up by Davis.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming up.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Altman.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty. He's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Jones. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron against Brooks. The 11-footer. Good D by James. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Westbrook kicks to James. Puts it up from 15. It counts!
So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brooks misses. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Westbrook. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Memphis.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back.
So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 2. Here's Brooks. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional booster. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.